Are you looking for the best laptops? In this video we will look at some of the best laptops. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Asus Zenbook 14 OLED Touch 3406 Mauritanian Ouguiyas. After testing dozens of laptops for this recommendation, we find the Asus Zenbook 14 OLED Touch to be the best laptop for most people. Appropriately for the best laptop overall, this Zenbook takes every factor we measure for and evaluate to a highly competitive level for its sub-$1000 price. It's a powerful system wrapped in a tough, attractive, and portable frame, with a good OLED display and enough battery life to outlast most of its rivals. For all that, we've ranked the Asus Zenbook 14 OLED Touch as the best laptop value overall. Design: the Zenbook 14 OLED Touch has an aluminum finish called Jade Black. It's prone to fingerprints but is a super premium look considering the PC's low price. Also, at just 0.59 inch thick and 2.82 pounds, it's one of the thinner and lighter ultra-portable laptops. We also appreciate the laptop's MALSTD810H passing grade for durability, 1080p webcam, and broad port selection for its size. Display: while we would appreciate more pixels, the screen resolution is 1920 by 1200 pixels. The Zenbook's OLED technology will wow you with its deep contrast and vibrant colors. In our tests, we found the display to display 100% of the sRGB and DCI-P3 color gamuts and shine at up to 364 nits, pretty bright for an OLED panel. Performance: the Zenbook 14 OLED Touch led its competitors in most of our processing benchmarks thanks to its AI-ready AMD Ryzen 7 8840HS CPU and 16GB of memory. Those components allow for reliable productivity across all basic computing tasks and even enough oomph to keep up with beefier ultra-portables in creative apps like Adobe Photoshop. The AMD chip's integrated graphics also led in most visual tests, making for quite the all-rounder ultra-portable laptop. Battery life: among its direct competitors, this Zenbook led the pack with a whopping 19 hours and 56 minutes of lasting power in our video rundown battery test. That figure leads most Windows laptops and makes the Zenbook competitive with Apple's MacBook Air models. Value for money: at well under $1,000, the Zenbook 14 OLED Touch is priced aggressively against many rivals, including Apple's ultra-portable laptops. With such impressive performance and battery life, finding this combination of look, feel, and substance in another light-priced ultra-portable laptop will be tough. Number 2. Apple MacBook Air 2025 M3. The best MacBook for most people? That's one of the easiest calls to make in this buying guide. Apple's 2024 MacBook Air is the company's most affordable current generation model, while sacrificing almost nothing regarding the core Mac experience. With a fantastic LCD screen, a sublime keyboard and trackpad, and a potent M3 processor, the 13-inch MacBook Air remains a benchmark to which all other ultra-portable laptops aspire. Design: for more than 20 years, Apple's laptops have been well-nigh unparalleled in the design department, and the latest MacBook Air carries that torch well. Having inspired the ultra-portable trend in the first place, the newest MacBook Air measures just 0.44 inch thick. It weighs a feathery 2.7 pounds, though that portability has an effect on connectivity, with just 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports on this machine's chassis. Display: Apple prides itself on its display technology, with the Air flaunting a 13.6-inch liquid retina screen set at a unique 2,560 by 1,664 pixel native resolution. That means a 16:10 aspect ratio for more vertical reading space. The display also shined plenty bright in our testing, at 363 nits, while covering 100% of the sRGB and 95% of the DCI-P3 color gamuts. Also, a True Tone feature adapts the screen's color temperature to ambient light. Number 3. Acer Aspire 3A315-24P. It's well known that bargain-priced laptops are often riddled with compromises, and while this Acer Aspire 3 isn't exempt from those, we've ranked it as the best budget laptop for how it presents relatively few. We especially appreciate this notebook's lengthy battery life, decent keyboard, and reliable performance for basic tasks. You won't get a dazzling display or flashy design, but budget-strapped buyers or parents shopping for their young kids will be well served by this Aspire model. Design: this 15-inch Aspire model is a sub-$500 laptop, so you shouldn't expect much design flair. It covers the essentials, including a keyboard that makes for fast typing paired with a numeric keypad that's often missing from 15-inch models. The laptop also features rubber pads on the bottom of the base for added stability. Of course, what you're after at this price is the basics. Display. Likewise, Acer's Aspire display covers the basics required by a screen at this price: full HD resolution and decent brightness for the price, which is helped by an anti-glare finish for improved legibility in bright settings. Of course, this laptop doesn't cover 100% of any of the 3 color palettes or gamuts we test for, not that you should expect that this far south of $500. Performance. Within its class, this Aspire model produced decent performance numbers in our benchmark tests. While it won no contests, it wasn't completely blown out either. We found the Aspire to get by just fine through basic computing tasks such as word processing and web browsing, but we wouldn't recommend pushing it much further with multimedia content creation or gaming. Battery life. This is a high point for the Aspire, which lasted longer than any of the laptops we compared it with in our review at 16 hours and 46 minutes. That's likely thanks to its lower power processor and relatively dim display when set to the 50% brightness we use for our battery rundown test. Regardless, this laptop is a marathon runner. Value for money. Here's where the Acer Aspire 3 excels, almost purely because of its bargain bin price. With a list price just under $400, we've seen it dip below $300 since our review. You won't find many 15-inch laptops with 16-hour battery life for that little, not to mention one with up-to-date Wi-Fi and reliable everyday performance. Number 4. Asus Zenbook 14X OLED Q420. With this Zenbook 14X OLED model, Asus was clearly intent on crafting the best ultra-portable laptop possible, a mission it accomplished handily. Priced at just under $1,000, with a spicy screen and potent processing and a slick-looking and feeling frame, this Zenbook is downright stuffed with value. While you shouldn't expect to run intense content creation tasks on this laptop, you can get by with minor media edits in a pinch and enjoy high-fidelity entertainment. This is the thin and light laptop to beat right now. Design. Measuring 0.67-inch thin and weighing 3.44 pounds, this Zenbook has the thinness and, barely, the feathery weight to qualify as an ultra-portable laptop. The laptop also looks and feels expressly premium, with a ceramic-like aluminum finish, a comfortable keyboard, and a sizable touchpad with a helpful LED numeric keypad feature. Despite the laptop's thinness, Asus also crammed in 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports among a few more useful connections. Display. Asus has become a master of OLED laptop displays, and this Zenbook's 14.5-inch OLED panel is a crowd pleaser. Not only is it vibrant, covering all 3 color gamuts we test for without issue, but it's also sharp at 2880 by 1800 pixels and fast with a 120 Hz refresh rate. If you're a screen snob, this laptop should be on your shortlist. Performance. While not the latest mobile silicon that Intel offers, the Asus Core i7-13700H drives snappy and competitive speeds. You'll find the Zenbook 14X OLED plenty fast for basic computing tasks and the odd photo or video edit, though the latter functions aren't this notebook's primary bailiwick. Battery life. This laptop is more than backpack ready, but that super sharp screen means you'll have to take something of a hit on longevity. It lasted 11 hours and 45 minutes on our battery rundown test. That's longer than the average workday, but this Zenbook's battery life didn't stand out among the laptops compared with it in our review. Regardless, expect day-long productivity from this high-end laptop. Value for money. As tested, the Zenbook 14X OLED is priced at barely less than $1,000. It is absolutely crammed with value, serving up a gorgeous screen and plenty of speed in a luxurious-feeling chassis. You won't find many laptops at this price as competitive in performance and features as this beauty. Number 5. Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12. The Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12 picks up the torch from some of the best business laptops ever made. It provides professional users with a crisp OLED display, vibrant sound, and performance potent enough to earn you a promotion. Plus, Intel's latest Core Ultra processor features AI hardware to future-proof your workflow. That striking display and snappy performance are matched by lengthy battery life, an ultra-light, carbon fiber chassis for extreme portability, and a remarkable soundbar hinge that adds visual and audible appeal. Design, crafted from magnesium, aluminum, and carbon fiber, this matte black beauty is as elegant as business machines get. It's lighter than competitors and more potent than most ultra-portable options, and it flaunts hardware and software business features that any pro would want. Display: the ThinkPad X1 Carbon features an impressive OLED panel with two 880 by 800 pixel resolution, rich colors, and 60 Hz or 120 Hz refresh rate options. With intense brightness and wide viewing angles, it's also ready for most environments, from dimly lit presentations to a seatback table on a transatlantic flight. Performance: as professional laptops go, the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon Gen 12 faces stiff competition. It holds its own with peppy performance, but it's not the clear winner that past models were. Regardless, with a Core Ultra 7 processor and integrated graphics, this business machine can compete with anything shy of a workstation or a video editing rig. Battery life: our main complaint about the ThinkPad X1 Carbon is the battery life, which fell 3 hours short of the nearest competitor. Regardless, that still gives you nearly 14 hours of runtime, more than enough for a long day in the office or on the move. Value for money: the Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon snagged an Editor's Choice Award with best-in-class design and a business-ready batch of premium features. It's not the most affordable business ultra-portable, but this level of quality is worth paying a premium for.